Hi, Gerardo. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss.
Right. I'm just going to wait for a couple more minutes. Let's see who else joins the class, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Roque. How are you?
Fine.
Good, good.
And you?
Fine, fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just give 2 more minutes. Let's see if somebody else joins, and if not, we will start, okay?
Okay.
Right. All right, perfect. Good morning, everyone. And let's see. All right, who else is joining? All right. Okay, so now I have more people. Very good. All right. So basically, what we are going to do today is we're pretty much going to be working with the TED Talk video. Um, since we pretty much finished the units, well, the unit, sorry, and the material on Wednesday, we can have a review because the quiz is on Friday, the final quiz. As far as I know, let me check. Let me make sure if that's correct. So we're gonna finish today with the TED Talk video. Okay. And I'll tell you when is the quiz. This it says in here writing task. This activity I wanted to show you first because this is the activity that I'm going to ask you to do today or during the week. It's a writing activity. It's very similar to the one that you're going to have in your quiz. I'm going to upload it later today to the Google Classroom as a Google Doc, and I want you to work on that during the week. You don't have to do it today, but you can do it before Friday. Okay? Questions that you have with this activity? Again, it's for homework, but you can do it before Friday.
Okay.
Right? Very good. So, okay, we're gonna start with this. It says how to spot a liar. Okay, what do you guys understand with the with this sentence? How to spot a liar? What do you think it's
Um,
talking about?
I understand it like how to exhibit, how to discover who is a liar.
Okay, yeah, pretty much. So how to discover, how to exhibit who is a liar. Very good. That's pretty much what we're going to be talking about today. We're gonna watch this video from Pamela Meyer. Okay, but I want somebody to help me read this paragraph. Who can help me?
I can do it.
Okay.
Pamela Meyer is the CEO of social networking company Simpatico Networks. She has researched lies for many years and has written a best-selling book called Lie Spotting. Pamela Meyer's idea worth spreading is that by learning to recognize lies through speech and body language, we can help to build a more truthful world.
Okay. So we're basically going to be doing a three-part activity with three different parts of the video that she has in TED Talk. Okay. And the first thing that we are going to do, again, we have to, as always check vocabulary, make sure that we understand. So the people who has the book, you can go to page 59. Okay, on page 59 we have this part that it says previewing. In here we have the instructions. It says read the paragraph. This is the paragraph, this, and match the each bold word, so the words in black, to the meaning. Okay, because these are some of the words that you're going to listen in the video. As you finish, decide what is well, for example, prevalent, if it's honest, or if it's socially confident people, or if it's pretending to feel or to have. I want you to do this, okay? It's page 59. Let me, I'm going to check on my dog for a minute, okay? Because it won't stop barking.
I finished.
Finish.
I finish.
I finished too.
I'm sorry. I'm back. Were you able to finish?
Yes, we're all finished.
Okay, very good. So in this case, let me go back to the book, and all right. So we have, let's see. So honest, we have extroverts, faking, sincere, prevalent, body language, or introverts. What is the meaning of honest?
Sincere. Sincere.
Okay, sincere, very good.
Sincere,
What about common or widespread?
prevalent,
Okay. All right, we're gonna check the answers in a moment. We have socially confident people.
Extroverts.
All right. And then we have people who feel most comfortable alone.
Introvert.
Extroverts.
Pretty much. We have pretending to feel or have.
Faking.
Faking.
Okay. And then the last one says the way we communicate using our face, hands,
Body
Body
language.
body
language.
language. All right. So let's check. All right. Very good. So pretty much all of the answers were correct. Questions that you have with these with these vocabulary words?
No.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna continue. I don't think it's necessary to go back to the presentation. Okay, so normally the TED Talk videos, the book divides the video in 3 short parts. Okay, so we're gonna be doing 3 parts of the 3 different activities of the video. But if you see here, we have the viewing, and then we have part A. And here it says, get the answers to the summary below. This is the summary below. And we have to circle the correct words. What I want you to do, again, this is you guessing, okay? You don't know. So I want us to take a moment, read this short paragraph or summary, and select or circle the correct words that you think they correspond in the sentence, okay?
Okay.
So please take a moment, do this, and then we're going to check if your answer is correct.
I finished.
All right, what about the rest? Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to read, and I want you to tell me the ones that you selected, okay? And then we're gonna check the answers. We have Mayor says that everyone lies or most people lie. What do you think?
Everyone lies.
Everyone lies.
Okay, so everyone, I'm just gonna do this with yellow. Okay, and then it says, we lie because we want to protect ourselves or be better people.
Protect ourselves.
Ourselves.
Okay. And then we usually lie 3 times within the first 10 minutes of meeting a stranger or an old friend.
A stranger.
And stranger.
All right, very good. So let's just confirm this. And yes, well, in this case, this is the only one that we have different. So everyone lies, be better people. Okay, so we thought that it was protect ourselves, but she mentions that we lie because we want to be a better people.
Okay.
Okay, and yes, we lie 3 times at least when we meet a stranger. So okay, interesting. All right, so we're gonna continue now with the first part of the video, okay, or the first activity. In here, the instructions, if you notice, it says predict. So predict, what is predict? What do you understand?
like try to identify what we think that he's gonna talk about.
Okay, yes. So pretty much identify what it's going to talk about or make a prediction, which would be the other synonym. And it says, complete the sentences below using the words in the parentheses. These are the words in the parentheses. Then, so first you answer, and then we are going to watch the video to check if your answers are correct. Okay? So the same, take a moment, answer this, and we're gonna check in a moment, okay? When you're ready, let me know.
I finished.
Okay, very good. So we're going to check the answers you have first, and then we're gonna watch the video to confirm if the answers that you have are correct. So number one, it says, we lie more to coworkers or to strangers?
To co-workers.
Co-workers.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put the C, okay? And then we lie to strangers, right?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
then we have extroverts or introverts lie more than extroverts or introverts.
Extroverts
Extroverts
Lie
lie
more than
than
introverts.
Introverts.
Okay, so A and I. All right. And then we have men or women usually lie about themselves, while men or women lie to protect others.
Women and
men. Men usually lie about themselves.
Okay, so in here I'm gonna put it like both because you gave me different answers. All right. So men and women, and we're gonna check in a moment, okay?
Yes.
And then we have number 4 says, married or unmarried couples lie to their partners more than married or unmarried couples.
married.
Couples.
Married.
Okay, so in here we the same. We have different answers. So married, unmarried, married, and unmarried. Okay. So now that you have this, we're gonna watch the video, and I want you to just confirm, check if the answers that you have are correct, and then we're gonna check the answers. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we're gonna start.
Okay, now I don't want to alarm anybody in this room, but it's just come to my attention that the person to your right is a liar. Also, the person to your left is a liar. Also, the person sitting in your very seats is a liar. We're all liars. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you what the research says about why we're all liars, how you can become a lie spotter, and why you might want to go the extra mile and go from lie spotting to truth seeking, and ultimately to trust building. And we all kind of hate to admit it. You know, we kind of wish we were better husbands, better wives, smarter, more powerful, taller, richer, the list goes on. Lying is an attempt to bridge that gap, to connect our wishes and our fantasies about who we wish we were, how we wish we could be, with what we're really like. And boy, are we willing to fill in those gaps in our lives with lies. On a given day, studies show that you may be lied to anywhere from 10 to 200 times. Now, granted, many of those are white lies. But in another study, it showed that strangers lied 3 times within the first 10 minutes of meeting each other. Now, when we first hear this data, we recoil. We can't believe how prevalent lying is. We're essentially against lying. But if you look more closely, the plot actually thickens. We lie more to strangers than we lie to coworkers. Extroverts lie more than introverts. Men lie 8 times more about themselves than they do other people. Women lie more to protect other people. If you're in an average married couple, you're going to lie to your spouse in 1 out of every 10 interactions. Now, you may think that's bad. If you're unmarried, that number drops to 3.
All right. So were you able to check the ones that you have?
Yes, I think that just the first one was incorrect.
Okay.
It depends. It depends in the number 3 and 4 who answered another.
All right. So I'm just going to pretty much check them all, and then all right. So we have. Let's see. If I can put a little bit like this, well, more or less. So we have. Okay, so the one that we have different is number 1, as you guys said. So first is we lie more to strangers than to coworkers. And then we have extroverts and introverts. Yes. Number 3, it says men usually lie about themselves, while women, and then we have unmarried and then married. Okay. So I think we had pretty good predictions. Questions that you have with a vocabulary word or something?
No.
Teacher.
No? All right. So we're going to continue. I'm sorry. We have activity number 2 from the video. In here, the instructions are, and it says, can you predict a liar's body language? Okay. So the same, again, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be making predictions before we actually do the activity. So what I want you to do is, again, it is your opinion. If you, in here it says use a dictionary if necessary, if you don't understand a word, but you can ask me. So first we are going to answer in our opinion, and then one more time we are going to watch the video. But I want you guys to read the sentences first to check if you have a question. So who wants to help me read number 1?
I can do it.
Okay.
Liars tend to fidget a lot.
Okay. Number 2, who wants to help me?
Me.
Okay.
Liars will often freeze their open body.
Okay. Number 3.
Pictures below shows a genuine smile.
Okay. All right. So okay, that's number 4. Number 3.
Hi.
Okay.
Liars usually avoid eye contact.
All right. And number 5.
Girls' action tend to match their word.
Okay. Questions that you have with a vocabulary word in here?
Yes.
Yes.
What is the meaning of fidget?
Yes.
Fidget is when you, okay, when you're nervous, sometimes you move a lot. Okay,
Okay.
you're not just like relaxed. You start moving a lot, and you move your hands or your fingers or you're moving your feet. That is fidget, when you move a lot.
Okay.
Okay, so when you're not relaxed, when you're more like nervous and you start like moving.
And so, for example, what is the meaning of frizzy? Their
Freeze.
upper body.
Okay, freeze. Their upper body is the part of your body from the abdomen to the head.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the upper body. And freeze is when you don't move. Okay, so freeze
Okay.
would be the opposite, let's say, of fidget. Fidget, you move like when you're nervous. Freeze is when you don't move.
Okay.
Okay. Any other word?
Um,
If you don't have a question with the word, what I do want you to do is just answer true or false in your opinion, and then we are going to check the video to confirm the answer.
yes, I don't understand completely the sentence of number 5.
Okay. It says liars' action tend to match their words. Okay. So in this case, imagine that I'm telling you, you know what? I'm lying to you. Okay, I'm making a lie. So
Yes.
like, I am very happy because you got 100 in the quiz. This is the word.
Okay.
These are the words. But my face is like angry, or my body is like frozen. I'm not really making a smile. So
Oh.
my words don't really match how my action, like physical action, or my body is actually reacting.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
normally it's like when somebody tells you a hypocrite lie.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah. I understand.
Okay. So
Thank
yes,
you.
please just answer in your opinion, and then we're gonna confirm it. Tell me when you finish.
I finished.
All right, so let's just wait for the rest.
I finished.
Okay. All right, so for number 1, it says liars tend to fidget a lot. Did you put true or false?
True.
True.
Okay. So I'm gonna check colors. So we have true. Liars will often freeze their upper body. What do you think, true or false?
False.
False.
Okay. Liars usually avoid eye contact.
True.
Okay. And then we have picture B. This is picture B. Okay. Picture B below, this one, shows a genuine smile.
True.
False.
I think it's
False.
false.
I think it's
False.
false.
All right, so we're gonna, this one we have mix, so I'm gonna select both.
And true even.
And then we have liars tend to match their words.
True.
False.
False.
Okay, so again, we're gonna select both because we have mixed answers. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to watch the second part of the video, and we're going to confirm if your answers are correct or not, okay?
Yes.
Let's start. Right.
Trained lie spotters get to the truth 90% of the time. The rest of us were only 54% accurate. Why is it so easy to learn? Well, they're good liars and they're bad liars. They're no real original liars. We all make the same mistakes. We all use the same techniques. Now, this brings us to our next pattern, which is body language. With body language, here's what you got to do. You really got to just throw your assumptions out the door. Let the science temper your knowledge a little bit. Because we think liars fidget all the time. Well, guess what? They're known to freeze their upper bodies when they're lying. We think liars won't look in the eyes. Well, guess what? They look you in the eyes a little too much just to compensate for that myth. We think warmth and smiles convey honesty, sincerity, but a trained lie spotter can spot a fake smile a mile away. Can you all spot the fake smile here? You can consciously contract the muscles in your cheeks, but the real smile's in the eyes. The crow's feet of the eyes, they cannot be consciously contracted, especially if you overdid the Botox. Don't overdo the Botox. Nobody will think you're honest. Now we're going to look at the hot spots. Can you tell what's happening in a conversation? Can you start to find the hot spots to see the discrepancies between someone's words and someone's actions? Now, I know it seems really obvious, but when you're having a conversation with someone that you suspect of deception, attitude is by far the most overlooked but telling of indicators.
All right. So in this case, what we had done, or what we had answered, let me just move this to kind of have. All right. So we had true, false, true, and then this number 4 and number 5, we have different answers. So let's check them all, okay? All right, so we have, in this case, number 1 is false. Number 2, we had a different answer. It was true. And then liars usually avoid eye contact, which is false. We have different answers. And then it was true and false. Okay. Do you have questions with this?
No, I assume that we are not good doing predictions.
Well, not necessarily. I think it's more about the topic. Maybe if you are not really like liars, then it's different to answer these questions. All right.
Your number 5 was true or false?
Number 5, give me 1 second.
Is false.
False, yes.
Okay, your number 4 was true?
Yes, so number 4 was true and number 5 was false, yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. And then we're going to pretty much do the last part, which is, in here it says, watch part 3 of the TED Talk video. So we're gonna watch the video. And then we have these words, okay, from this box. We have recommends strict punishment, willing to brainstorm, tells their story chronologically, withdrawn, gives a lot of details, pauses, speaks in a low voice, enthusiastic and cooperative. What I want you to do before, okay, before we watch the video, if you have the book, I want you to put the words or sentences that you think correspond to an honest person, and I want you to put the words or sentences that you think correspond to a liar, okay? And then we're gonna watch the video and confirm. So please, if you have questions with the word, let me know.
Teacher, can you remember, please, the meaning of withdrawn?
Yeah, withdrawn is like introvert or like reserve, pretty much introvert.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm. When you finish, let me know so we can watch the video.
I think.
All right, so let's just wait for the others and then we'll check the video.
I'm finished too.
Okay. What about the rest? Are you ready to watch the video?
Yes, I'm ready.
You say.
Yes.
Right. Very good. So we're gonna let's go to the. Let me put the video. Hold on.
An honest person is going to be cooperative. They're going to show they're on your side. They're going to be enthusiastic. They're going to be willing and helpful in getting you to the truth. They're going to be willing to brainstorm, name suspects, provide details. They're going to say, hey, maybe it was those guys in payroll that forged those checks. They're going to be infuriated if they sense they're wrongly accused throughout the entire course of the interview, not just in flashes. They'll be infuriated throughout the entire course of the interview. And if you ask someone honest, what should happen to whoever did forge those checks? An honest person is much more likely to recommend strict rather than lenient punishment. Now, let's say you're having that exact same conversation with someone deceptive. That person may be withdrawn, look down, lower their voice, pause, be kind of herky-jerky. Ask a deceptive person to tell their story. They're going to pepper it with way too much detail in all kinds of irrelevant places. And then they're going to tell their story in strict chronological order. And what a trained interrogator does is they come in, and in very subtle ways, over the course of several hours, they will ask that person to tell their story backwards. And then they'll watch them squirm and track which questions produce the highest volume of deceptive tells. Why do they do that? Well, we all do the same thing. We rehearse our words, but we rarely rehearse our gestures. We say yes, we shake our heads no. We tell very convincing stories, we slightly shrug our shoulders. We commit terrible crimes, and we smile at the delight in getting away with it. Science has surfaced many, many more indicators. We know, for example, liars will shift their blink rate, point their feet towards an exit. They'll alter their vocal tone, often making their vocal tone much lower. Now, here's the deal. These behaviors are just behaviors. They're not proof of deception. They're red flags. When you combine the science of recognizing deception with the art of looking, listening, you exempt yourself from collaborating in a lie. You start up that path of being just a little bit more explicit because you signal to everyone around you. You say, hey, my world, our world, it's going to be an honest one. My world is going to be one where truth is strengthened and falsehood is recognized and marginalized. And when you do that, the ground around you starts to shift just a little bit. And that's the truth. Thank you.
All right. So in this case, I'm just going to pretty much. Well, no, I can't. I'm gonna ask you to tell me. So for honest person, what did you put for honest person?
Recommend strict punishment.
Okay, so cooperative, okay.
Enthusiastic,
Okay. What else?
willing to brainstorming,
Okay, so we want to brainstorm. Anything else that you put for a honest person?
Gives a lot of details.
Okay. And then the rest for a liar?
Yes.
All right. I'm just gonna put them here and then we're gonna check the answers. All right. So we have it like this. Anything that you would like to change or to move before I check the answers? Or is it all good the way we have it in here?
I think that it's correct.
All right, so we're going to check them, okay? Let's see. All right, okay, so good. The only thing that we had extra in honest person is gives lots of details. Normally, the person who is lying is going to tell you a lot and a lot and a lot of details. I don't know why, but they do that, okay? Questions that you have in here?
No.
No.
All right, so we're gonna keep having the highlighter. Okay, we have. I don't want you to focus on question number 1, but I want us to focus on question number 2. Okay, it says, which facts of lying did you find most surprising? And do you think being aware of these facts can make you a better lie spotting? Okay, so I want you to take a moment for now in silence, 1 minute, and then I'm going to ask everybody to give me your opinion on question number 2. Okay, so take a moment, 1 minute, and then I'm going to ask you to tell me your opinion on this question. All right? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Okay. I'm going to separate you in breakout rooms, in 2 breakout rooms. So I'm gonna have, in this case, for example, Angela, Roque, Javier, and let's see how many we have. 7. All right. So Angela, Roque, and Javier, you 3 are going to be in 1 breakout room, and Annie, Eder, Gerardo, and Sandra, you're going to be in another breakout room. Okay. And I'm going to ask you to discuss this particular question. Let me just assign. All right, I'm gonna send you the invitation. Please accept it, and I'm going to send a picture to the breakout to the WhatsApp. Okay, so you can have it. I'm going to give you only 4 minutes to discuss this question. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I was surprised too because I didn't notice what was the true face,
Yeah.
true smile. I can imagine how many people like me without notice that was
Yeah.
a lie.
Okay. The one that surprised me is to give many details. I thought was for an honest person because I thought it has more details of the story.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's difficult for the mistake.
Yes,
So
I think it's different in many cases. Or for example, I don't know.
I
What
think,
do you think?
yes, I think he's a professional liar, enthusiastic, with a big smile.
Yeah, I think that too. Because when we say our first lie, we are nervous, we talk too much. And I know persons who lies a lot and constantly every day lies, and they are just calm and they don't talk too much. They just say the things that they want to say and that's it. And they smile and they look normal and like they will tell me the truth. But yeah, when you become to be a professional lying, it's like you live your own lives.
Mhm. In my case, I discovered a personal liar, but maybe the second time that I see him or her, uh, I found that this personal in the future, they will be the reality of the true person. But for other case, give a lot of details is for me surprise me because I don't know this part of the liars.
because the all the rules doesn't apply to because the rules doesn't apply to everybody. Okay. But
Yeah.
yes,
We finished, teacher.
Yeah.
finish.
All right. Let me just go to the other group, and then I'm gonna see you in the main session, so we can talk about what we're gonna do this week. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I have almost everyone. All right, everybody's here. Okay, so in this case, guys, let me just move to yes here in the presentation. So right now, basically, we finished what we needed to cover for today for the unit. Okay, so the only thing that we have left would be on Wednesday. Actually, it would only be pretty much have a review with and I have it here with vocabulary. We're gonna have a review about deduction and speculation, sorry, which is the grammar points that we saw, and just quick recommendations about reading, listening, and writing. But this is something that we're gonna do on Wednesday. Right now, I think that we have covered enough, and we can actually cut the session short and leave at 11. Okay, but I want you to tell me with the vocabulary and grammar something specific that you want to work or that you still want to check on Wednesday before the quiz. The quiz is going to be on Friday, so we pretty much have enough time to practice. But I don't know if you want to see something in a specific with the grammar or to see something specific with vocabulary. Or we just like do different activities.
Yes, I think that we can do different activities, but in my case, for me, the most confusing is grammar.
Okay, so I mean we do different activities and we go back to the grammar explanation a little on Wednesday. Anything else?
And no, I consider the same that we need to practice a little grammar.
All right,
Little
so
grammar.
all right, very good. So we're gonna focus a little bit on that and just quickly go over the words. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna work on that in specific, and I think for now that's it. I don't think that we have enough time to actually practice these activities that I have for the grammar. So let's do this on Wednesday. And for now, I think that's it. I'll see you on Wednesday. Okay? We can finish the session today short.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
When are we gonna have the exam?
On Friday.
On Friday. Okay, perfect.
Yes. Any other question that you guys have?
No.
Alright.
Not true.
Very good. So I'll see you on Wednesday. Please come if you want to review the grammar parts and that. And that will be it for today, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Teacher, are you gonna send us the homework?
Yes, I'm gonna post the homework in Google Classroom, okay?
Okay, talking about the last homework, I received the mail about models of deduction and speculations and reflection.
Yes.
Well, I remember that you say something about reading, reasons why we like.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't find it. That.
Let me check. Give me 1 second. I don't think I didn't post that one. Let me check the homework from okay. Well, I think let me show you the presentation, the one that I had in presentation. This one was the one that I said. Do you think it's important to be completely honest in a job interview?
Yeah.
So it was this one.
Uh-huh.
And let me here. And the deduction, but which one is the one you're telling me? I think I don't remember that one.
The third reading, last weekend third.
Ah, okay, no. This one, no. In here, we didn't check it. I don't remember. We can do it on Wednesday. That one was from the reading, which is
Yeah, that was if we had the book.
yes. If you had the book,
We
you could do it in the
haven't-
book.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. If you had the book, you could do it in the book, and if not, I put the pictures of the reading and the activities for the ones who don't have the book, so they could do it there.
Okay, perfect. That was my question. Yes.
All right. Okay. Very good. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. You're welcome. Any other question?
No, I had the same question
Okay.
of Sandra.
All right. Yeah. No, that was if you have the book, you could have answered that one in the book, and if you didn't have the book, I put the information there so that you could have the opportunity to also answer. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Okay. So I think for now that's it, guys. I'll see you on Wednesday. Again, we're going to practice and do a little review, so don't miss it.
Thank you, teacher.
All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye. See you.